Absolutely. Here's your rewritten version of the Rhea Ripley profile in a detailed, flowing speech style, exceeding 50 paragraphs. Ladies and gentlemen, if there ever was a force to be reckoned with in the world of professional wrestling, it is none other than Rhea Ripley, a name that strikes awe in fans, a name that commands presence in every arena, and a name that symbolizes rebellion, resilience, and raw dominance. But behind that name lies a story, one of grit, growth, and glory. Born Demi Bennett on the 11th of October, 1996, in the city of Adelaide, nestled in the southern coast of Australia, she was never meant to blend into the background. From her early years, her life was one marked by physicality, competition, and a ceaseless pursuit of excellence. Whether it was the rough terrains of rugby, the disciplined waters of competitive swimming, the sharp focus of karate, or the team spirit found in netball, young Demi immersed herself in all of it. Her foundation in athletics wasn't accidental, it was a prelude to something far greater. It wasn't long before she encountered professional wrestling, a world that seemed, at once, chaotic and poetic. It happened on a family holiday, a serendipitous meeting between a teenager and her destiny. What she saw wasn't just entertainment. It was passion wrapped in drama, athleticism fused with performance. Something inside her clicked, and from that day forward, she knew exactly where she wanted to be, inside the squared circle. By 2013, Demi had taken her first steps into the wrestling ring. She didn't wait around for doors to open, she built her own pathway, debuting with Riot City Wrestling (RCW) back in her hometown. There, she wasn't just another face on the roster. She was a storm, rising. By 2014, she had already claimed the RCW Women's Championship, her first taste of gold. And then, once more in 2016, reaffirming her dominance. But Demi Bennett didn't dream small. The independent scene was just the start. Her eyes were fixed on the brightest lights, the grandest stages. And so, still in her teenage years, she earned an invitation to audition for WWE. It was a dream within reach, but fate had a twist. WWE's age policy stood in the way. She was told to wait. And so she did, not passively, but persistently. In those 4 years, from the time of rejection to her eventual signing, she traveled across Australia, sharpened her craft, faced warriors in Japan, and evolved. She became tougher, smarter, stronger. She wasn't waiting to be handed anything, she was preparing to take everything. Then, in 2017, the wait ended. WWE came calling again. This time, she was ready. This time, the door was wide open. Stepping into WWE's universe, she debuted under a new name, one that would soon echo through arenas around the globe: Rhea Ripley. A rebranding of identity, a refinement of presence. No longer just Demi Bennett from Adelaide, she was Rhea Ripley, the woman who would challenge norms, shatter ceilings, and redefine what a dominant female wrestler could look like. Her first match in WWE came on August 25, 2017. It wasn't televised, but it was significant. Teaming up with Ruby Riott and Zeta, she entered the ring with fire in her eyes. The crowd saw her. Her peers noticed her. The machine began to turn. Shortly after, she appeared in the inaugural Mae Young Classic, a prestigious tournament designed to highlight the best women's wrestling talent from around the globe. In that 2017 edition, she was eliminated in the second round, but the performance left a mark. WWE had found something special. In 2018, she returned to the Mae Young Classic, this time with more edge, more attitude. Gone was the shy upstart. In her place stood a fearless powerhouse with a scowl and a mohawk. Her metalhead persona had begun to take shape. She tore through the competition and made it all the way to the semifinals before falling to the aerial assassin Io Shirai. But make no mistake, that run put her on the map. Soon after, WWE sent her across the ocean to lead the charge in a new territory, NXT UK. The brand was young, still finding its identity. Rhea Ripley helped define it. In 2018, she entered the NXT UK Women's Championship Tournament. And in dominating fashion, she made history. Rhea Ripley became the first ever NXT UK Women's Champion. A trailblazer, a pioneer, the face of a brand. She held that title until January of 2019, during which she built a legacy of ferocity. Her matches were wars. Her promos were raw and real. Fans cheered. some booed, but no one looked away. She would soon transition to the main NXT brand in the United States, where her evolution would continue at lightning speed. NXT was in the middle of a women's revolution. But Rhea didn't just want to be part of it, she wanted to lead it. And so she did. In 2019, she confronted Shayna Baszler, the seemingly unstoppable NXT Women's Champion. The clash was inevitable, the energy electric, and on December 18, 2019, Rhea Ripley defeated Baszler in a landmark moment on NXT television. The arena exploded, confetti rained down, fans rushed the barricades. It was real, raw emotion. Rhea had arrived. WrestleMania 36 in 2020 marked another huge leap. Rhea Ripley defended the NXT Women's Championship on the grandest stage of them all. The first NXT title to be defended at WrestleMania. She faced Charlotte Flair, WWE royalty. Though she didn't walk away victorious, she made history. She stood toe-to-toe with a Flair on wrestling's biggest night. From there, her journey continued. Injuries, setbacks, triumphs, they all came in waves. But Rhea never faltered. She moved to the Raw brand. She battled legends. She stood tall against giants. She won the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania 37 by defeating Asuka. Another crowning achievement. Another chapter written in gold. Her transformation continued. She joined the Judgment Day, a stable shrouded in darkness and mystery, alongside Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic Mysterio. Here, Rhea embraced her most dominant persona yet. Ruthless, rebellious, relentless. She then captured the SmackDown Women's Championship by defeating Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 39 in a rematch of their iconic battle. The crowd roared. Redemption complete. Her finisher, the Riptide, is devastating. A pump handle slam that plants her opponents into the canvas with authority. Her aesthetic, black lipstick, piercings, leather gear, heavy metal entrance music, has made her a style icon in the world of wrestling. She's not just a wrestler, she's a statement. Over the years, her theme songs have evolved too, from fast-paced adrenaline anthems to haunting tones that match her ever-darkening persona. She's also been part of memorable tag teams, but no faction has defined her quite like the Judgment Day. In that stable, she's the enforcer, the menace, the queen of the damned. And through it all, she's transformed. From the blonde-haired rookie to the raven-haired dominator. Her look, her tone, her attitude, all have shifted. But her ambition, unshaken. She's turned face. She's turned heel. She's danced with cheers and bathed in boos. Yet whether loved or hated, Rhea Ripley owns every reaction. Today, at 28 years of age, she's one of WWE's most recognizable global stars. She's done it all, main evented, championed, led, and inspired. And as the Raw Women's Champion, or whatever gold she may be chasing, one thing is certain. Rhea Ripley is here to stay. A nightmare for some, a role model for others. But a legend in the making, without a shadow of a doubt.